You don't need more automation. Most of you are automating processes that should just be deleted. Let me explain. I see this all the time. Entrepreneurs obsess over building complex automation. And while automations are very beneficial, most of the time in that process, automation is not the thing that matters most. Because automations feel productive and it feels smart, and sometimes you can see extreme value. But here's the truth. Automation isn't always the answer. Sometimes the best way to automate and the best way to scale is just to remove that process completely. Before you ever automate, ask yourself, does this process actually create value and move the needle in my business? I once consulted for a business that spent 20 hours a week generating reports and nobody read them. And their idea was they wanted to automate that process to free up that 20 hours. But at the end of the day, nobody read those reports anyway. And it looked impressive. Everyone got an email, they got an in-depth report, but nobody ever read it. So instead of automating the entire reporting process, we just killed it. We showed the 5 KPIs that everyone needed to know instead of wasting so much time putting together these reports that nobody read. So sometimes instead of automating the process, the best decision is just to remove it completely. And just like that, it instantly saved 20 hours a week in the same way the automation would, but we didn't have to go through all the fancy tools or the time that it takes to actually put together that automation. So here's the simple rule that you can use. Before you automate something, consider these 3 things and these 3 options: automate, delegate, or delete. And in many cases, deletion is actually the most powerful. So many people think that by deleting something, it's actually a bad thing. But in reality and in business, sometimes it's the best thing that you can do. Because at the end of the day, complexity kills. And if it doesn't add value, you need to remove it. So the next time you feel the urge to automate every process in your business, pause. Don't just default to automation. Default to clarity. And if you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. We're not here to sell you a course or some $25,000 mastermind. We're here to give you practical insights that actually work.